I prepared the space for people to have a better idea about what the process is and where the Nomad is at this stage right now. I love being open for the public to see something that ordinarily they don't get access to. So often most people have seen just the end result of artwork where they see it in a gallery, in a museum, or in people's homes. And they don't and haven't had the chance to see what the process part is. This is my 44th address in my life. And some people have actually said and asked me, are you homeless? Because their only connection to moving about that much would be someone who is literally transient. It's very hard for some people to comprehend that you might choose to move about. As a child, when we were moving about, people would ask, why do you move all the time? Other children? And we knew that it wasn't being seen as positive. We decided to say, we're nomads. And to me, the word entails kind of first people roots, about a way of being on and in the earth, but moving about and not having boundaries. For me, I want to be fluid. I don't want the experience of a move to have to break me. I move with it. I'm excited about a new place. I get energized. It inspires my work to constantly have a fresh view, and it keeps me growing. And then the fact that I have this visual impairment, that it can limit the scope of how far I can see, but it doesn't limit where I can be. It's so close. I've got the truck, I've got the trailer, and I'm just inches, literally inches away compared to that 25-year odyssey. You know, I do believe that, you know, things unfold as they need to, but I do also feel the kind of pains, just like when, I guess, you know, for those who have birthed children, at some point that 9 months is up and you're waiting and you're waiting, and it feels like forever when you've had to do the process of the everyday. And then there's a point where you've just got to birth it. And I think that way about art and artists. There's a point in which you've got to create this piece. It's got to come out of you. I want to extend my vision by allowing the freedom of that. And I literally think of the Nomad as a way of liberating me to get much more conscious, much more pushed in my work. And by literally freeing me from the ties of trying to fit perhaps my round shape into a square hole. And once I embraced that, once I realized, okay, why am I trying to fit into the model? And my mother told me, she said, you know, you have never had a normal day in your life. Why are you trying to frame yourself in what is considered the norm? You have always had this rather extraordinary experience from the day you were born. And she said, even the day you were conceived, she said, I know when you were conceived, we were on the boat crossing over the Atlantic, heading towards Germany, and It happened on the boat, right? So here I am, the idea of being conceived on water. I'm not on solid ground, even then. And so this is my norm. And what I had to do is follow what my norm is. And so the Nomad is my norm.